Hello, welcome back, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world. Um, Welcome to Latter Day Jeppy. If it's your first time, if it's your returning viewer, thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Today, I wanted to share another video. As you can see, I'm not in my work uniform. I'm not doing this at work today. It's actually after work. So yeah. So I wanted to do another missionary story time with another story about one of the members that I served around a lot. We're gonna call him. We're gonna call him John. Let's call him John. John the Beloved. He is beloved. I beloved him. Um, um, he's actually a really good friend of mine. When he hears this story, he'll appreciate it. If he watches the video. If you're watching this video, John, just know I love you. So we are in the area of backstory about this guy. So when I first came on my mission, I met him in Dayton. He was living in Dayton. He was just baptized a month prior. So in October of 2016, he got baptized. I came on my mission in November. So I think it was the end of October is when he got baptized. So it was like a couple weeks. He was a member, and he loved going out with the missionaries. Loved the missionaries, loved it. And being a new missionary, I didn't know a lot of people, so we got to go. First time meeting him, he wanted a blessing, so we went and gave him a blessing. That was the first time I ever chatted with him, and he seemed like a pretty cool guy. Next thing you know, he was asking us for a lot of to come out teaching with us, which was great. Because every missionary loves member missionary work. It's fantastic. Do it. It's phenomenal. Do it where you can, I guess, as much as you can. I understand life happens. I hardly go out with the missionaries, especially being here in Utah. I don't even know who our missionaries are because there's just so many of them. And the area is practically all members, so I don't know. It would be really good for me to get going with the missionaries, so probably do me a lot good with depression and anxiety and stuff like that. Yeah. But anyways, back to the story. He loved going out with the missionaries, so we had him with us a lot. Got to know him quite a bit. Got chatting with him. Next thing you know, a couple months go by. I'm there for 3 transfers, so a total of 18 weeks. I'm with Dennis. I didn't mean to say his real name. John. I'm with John, and then I leave. I head over to Winchester, and then down to Middletown. In this time frame, he ends up moving, getting married, moving, goes up to a place called Greenville, and this is where I end up going after Middletown, is up to Greenville, and lo and behold, John is living there now, and I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited to see this guy. I was so happy going there because I knew he was living there, and I was like, no way. What would be the odds of me meeting him again on my mission? And so get over there, fantastic. A little less because he's got a family now. He's got a wife to take care of and a kid on the way. So a little less work with us, but he did as much as he could. And one day, we're out tracting Greenville. In this area, people did not like us. They despised us. And we're tracting. We're in downtown. It's probably like 5 o'clock, maybe a little before 4 or 5, and I'm with my companion Elder Tolman, and our friend, our member, John, is with us, and we're walking around. Next thing you know it, he's got to go to the bathroom. He's got to go take a dump. He's got to go number 2, and we're in the downtown area, so there's not like convenience stores or anything conveniently areaed in that area. It's a very small town. If you know Greenville, I don't know how many people. 2,000, 1,000, 2,000. I don't know, 5,000. I don't know. I can't remember. It was too long ago. Not a lot. So there's not like a lot of places to go. There are places, there's a distance away, and we're out walking. We don't have our car right now. Car's quite a ways away. But then John, he's got to go to the bathroom. And so we're going around trying to look for stores, and being members or missionaries, they're not letting us use any restrooms. They're all like, no, these are private restrooms. Blah, 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 blah. And then the ones that I thought maybe would be a good idea, Dennis, my buddy John didn't feel comfortable going to the bathroom in there because he's going number two, gonna wreck the place. So we finally were like, screw it, we'll just book it to the car. So he's got to go real bad at this time. So we're booking it to the car. We're going as fast as we can. Not really running because we'd look weird running, but we were just quickly walking as fast as we can to the car. And we get to the car, and first thing I'm thinking of is like gas stations, and there's none nearby. I was like, McDonald's, it's the closest place. We got to go to McDonald's. So we book at the McDonald's. I'm driving as fast as I can, trying to keep in the speed limit because Tiwi will yell at me if I go over the speed limit. So I can't do that. So I'm going as fast as I can without getting yelled at. And we get there, and Dennis, my buddy John, I've already said his name like 3 or 4 times now. So if you haven't picked up on it, my buddy John, he books it in the McDonald's, and we're sitting there for a minute, me and Elder Tolman, and we get a text, and he's like, somebody's in the stall. And we're like, no. Finally, the guy gets out. We're sitting there a little bit longer, and we get another text, and he's like, I didn't make it. I went right in my pants. So then he texts, he's like, can you guys bring me a bag? So I was able to find a bag in our car. I don't know why we had a bag in our car, but we had one, like a plastic bag, or I don't know. And I think it was a garbage bag, and we just dumped it out, or like a bag that we put our garbage in. We just dumped it out into McDonald's and then took it into him. And he comes out, and he's just feeling so awful. And he's just sitting there with a bag of clothes, with poop in them. Yeah. It was good. It was too good. You'll probably appreciate me sharing the story. Yeah, that's a story of the mission. Fantastic story. Love it. But we're really good friends now. We actually play a lot of video games together, and talk to a lot. We have a Facebook group message thing that we're always constantly talking to each other. He's probably one of my best friends now. Coincidence. Things lined up perfectly to be friends with the guy. God knows what he's doing. It's nuts. Even down to I don't even know, the way so I'm a summer birthday. So my mom had the decision to put me in school when I was 5 or 6. And my mom waited a year until I was 6, so I would be older instead of young on the younger end. I would have been older on the older end, which I was. But I would have, if I would have started early, I would have graduated a year earlier and went on my mission. That would have been fantastic, because then I could have went on a mission, got home earlier, But that's not what happened. My mom waited. And so then, of course, I went on my mission in 2016 instead of in 2015. And if that would never have happened, if my mom would have put me in if I would have graduated 2015, I would have went on my mission in 2015, and I would never have met Dennis, because he didn't start meeting with the missionaries until earlier that year of 2016. And so I would never have met Dennis. And the way things lined up, even with my mission papers, getting my stuff for my papers, is just everything lined up perfectly to where I met Dennis and could spend almost my entire mission with him, so that we could become friends. So I just testify that God knows what he's doing. A lot of people might try to say like the prophets and stuff don't actually have revelation, that they just assign people because that's where people are needed. And I have to disagree because of the experiences I had. God intended me to meet Dennis, to help him through what he was going through, and for him to help me going through the time on my mission and hereafter. We needed to become friends. We just had to. Or else I don't know what would have happened if we wouldn't have become friends. bad things would have probably happened, because I wouldn't be talking with anybody. I wouldn't talk with anybody because he's like the only person I ever talk to, besides my brother, I guess, and immediate family, my mom and dad. But friend wise, he's like the only friend I actually chat with often. But yeah, so God knows what he's doing. So believe in that. Have a testimony in that. He does assign. His hand is in that work, no matter what. Elder Bednar's talk back in 2017, 2016, end of 2016, General Conference about missions assignments. It's all revelation. It's all above God. God's got his hands in it all. I honestly believe that. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. And I would love to hear more. If you have any missionary stories, love to hear them. Stories, funny stories, whatever, in the comments below. And we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.